What's good, everybody? Beer Biceps and Shreyas Kamath in the same video. And today we're going to talk about something that's not exactly fitness related. So, one thing that Shreyas and me have in common is that we're both engineers. We switched careers from engineering to YouTubing and to fitness. And to be honest, I guarantee you, two of us are like the happiest people you'll ever meet in your life.
Yeah, so we are not only YouTubers, but as he told you guys, we are also engineers once upon a time. So he's 23, right?
Yeah.
I'm 22, so we have a similar story actually.
Yeah.
But and our path is also the same, just that he's in Mumbai and I'm in Bangalore. So in this video, we'll just discuss about how we actually got into fitness and maybe if some of you guys, we are not telling you should quit engineering today. We are not saying that, but we would like to tell you guys how we came into this and our stories might help you choose your life, right? Your path, or it doesn't have to be only fitness, whatever you like.
Exactly.
Right?
And the other thing is he's in Bangalore, Bombay, all over India. The common theme is that parents, put their kids into engineering thinking ki, oh no, this is the career you need to do. But what people need to realize is that was the case 10, 15 years back. In 2016, because of YouTube and because of all these other platforms, you can do you can be in any career you want. That's a very important thing to know, especially for people who are just starting out the engineering college or ending engineering, and if you don't know what to do, in 2016 there is a lot more career options than there ever were.
Exactly.
And when you are doing the career that you like, that's when you're going to be happy every day for the rest of your life. So you got to remember that.
So now it's not that our life we don't have any problems in our life. There are a lot of problems in our life. You as a viewer might only see the 10-15 minutes of us every single week, right? But what I'm saying is, at least we are looking forward to it. Even if it's a problem, we'll try to solve it. Now, for example, if you become an engineer and there is your boss puts something on you and you will not look forward to solving it. But for us, if our channel is not growing, if there are people who are not talking good about us, we'll try to make sure that we'll better ourselves and make sure we change our channel or change our videos or change the style of making videos. So in this video, this is a chill video, okay?
You don't have nothing technical,
no technical, nothing. So we'll start off with the guest. What is your story? You have told me your story, but let them know. We have been talking for I think 4 hours right now. So I think he'll start off with his story and then I'll talk about my story. It's going to be almost the same actually. So
basically, okay, first of all, you guys look at us as YouTubers, but we look at ourselves more as entrepreneurs. We're not just doing YouTube. There's a lot of other things that are happening in our lives that y'all probably don't see. But the one common thing again is that we are entrepreneurs in the field that we both love. We love doing our job. That's why there's not even, I'm sure Shreyas will agree with this, but there's not one day where we get up and we think, oh, we have work today. Every day is oh, okay, Aaj, what is the task I have to do to forward my own entrepreneurial journey, or whatever you want to call it. But then again, that starts initially with having the guts first to say no to engineering. You shouldn't be, engineering is one thing, you shouldn't be in something you're not happy doing firstly, and you should have the guts and you should have the confidence to go into something that you'll be able to absolutely kill. Okay, then I'll talk about my story. Enough of all this
being diplomatic.
Basically, so engineering, I was really good at physics till my 12th standard. That's why I thought that, and that's generally how your parents think. If they see you're good at science, they'll put you in engineering. So I went in engineering, and the thing with engineering in India is that from the outside, people look at engineers as these really smart technical guys. But the way engineering is taught in most Indian colleges is that they just tell you to mug up things, and it's not taught in a great manner. So once you're actually studying it, you're not really enjoying it. And the more I studied engineering, the more I realized that this is something I can't do for the rest of my life. And this doesn't only apply to engineering. Indian education system is focused on mugging. So it's not it's
all about marks.
Yeah, marks, mugging. It's too competitive and all that. And the more I did engineering, the more I realized I need to do something in a field that I love. So after I graduated, I didn't sit for any of my placements in my final year. I knew that I have to do something hatke if I want to be happy. Fortunately, I got into fitness. I was trying to launch a fitness startup which didn't work out, and YouTube started off as a side thing. But then YouTube changed my life, obviously. And it was the best decision in retrospect. But then again, it boils down to just having that guts to just say no to the conventional path and embracing, a place that most people are scared of going to. If you're confident and if you feel like you love something enough to create a career in it, do it. Because if there was any time in human history in India where it was possible, it's now.
Yeah. So one thing you should realize that we are not bodybuilders. Okay. Yeah. Now when people ask you, you are full, like people when they meet me, some people, so you're doing full bodybuilding, huh?
Yeah.
Like, that is what my answer is. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a fitness entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Like, you know, that is what I like to call myself. Yeah. Because you'll never see me on a stage. Most probably I will compete, but I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't earn my bread doing bodybuilding. So what about parents? People always ask me, I have my passion towards this, but my parents are not willing to give a nod. Okay, you know, what do you think about that?
Okay, so I was seeing this interview of Virat Kohli where they asked him that same question, ki how do young cricketers convince their parents to let them actually take up cricket? And he said this one very important thing. He's like, see, first of all, your parents, you need to understand that they're looking out for your happiness. Like, they want to make sure that your future is ensured. That is why they get so much tension. Now, there's two things. One is you have to show them that you have that much drive and passion for one particular thing.
Exactly.
If they see, okay, he's so into it, that's when they're going to let you, take that up. And the second thing is that, like, your parents, even if they're against it initially, if they see how much hard work you're putting in, and you have to put in that hard work. It's not like you do an unconventional thing and just sit. Every day we work. Like, there's not one day we take a break.
Exactly. So even whatever time we spent in the last 2.5 hours, half an hour was like personal stuff. Rest of it was like how to improve ourselves.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So even though we are not recording something important, we are still making sure that we are progressing.
Yeah, we're both learning every day, and we don't look at this as work. This is again just like it's something we're enjoying doing, and that is a big advantage to have. Like, I don't think I would have been happy doing a Monday to Friday job and then weekends are chilled, but I mean that's not the life I want to live. I'd rather live this life. I have work every day, but the work is something interesting.
Yeah. So that is what he told that he was good in physics till 12th. When I was good in physics till 12th. My parents never asked me to join engineering. I'll tell it right off, okay? I didn't know what I wanted. So, like every other person, engineering was the only choice. And MBBS was like, very expensive and whatnot. I didn't want that pressure on my parents. So I just chose engineering. I thought the computer science engineering will have a lot to do with the coding and all. Coding as in HTML and all. I was interested in that. I wanted to be a blogger by the way. But then it was not that interesting for me, and that came only in the 3rd year. So I was like, why the fuck am I doing all this unnecessary stuff? Doing some graph theory and all the subjects. So I was like, this is not me. This is not what I want.
Again, keep in mind that we're not saying that engineering is bad.
We're not saying that. We're just talking about us and how we want you guys to follow your passion. Okay, because see, now some people, now let's talk about a relationship. You like a girl and then there is a relationship. So if you like a girl, maybe that won't continue for a long time and you won't be hurt if that doesn't continue. But in a relationship, if that doesn't continue, you'll make sure it will continue, right? It has to continue. So you should remember that if you might like something and you want to like find an easier route and you just want to stop your engineering and jump into this. But remember that you have to think about your parents. If your parents tell you that, bro, you're not done anything. Like you're not done anything to give me confidence in you or to have confidence in you to proudly tell that my son is doing this. So what I'm saying is, if you have a passion, make sure you start working towards it. Okay, let your parents know. Let your parents know that you are putting in some work. Only then they will respect your decision.
And also from their point of view, again, they grew up at a time when there was very limited career options. And India wasn't where it's now. But now there's like a lot more to do. But again, it boils down to you showing that you'll be able to put in the effort when they allow you that freedom of like doing what you want.
And things doesn't come easy, guys, and I'll tell you that. Even in engineering or in this, this is more difficult than what you guys think. Getting 1,000 views is not as easy as you think. For that 1,000 views, that thousands of maybe minutes of editing and thinking about what to do next. See, for a person who goes to the gym, before he'll have a meal, he'll go to the gym, and once he's going out of the gym, he'll think about the post-workout meal. For us, before making a video, we'll think about the next video actually. So we'll always have to keep on thinking because we are content creators. So we'll have to be very creative, and if we are not, the day our creativeness, like whatever creative
we know that our viewers will also go with that.
So there was a time when I was uploading videos for the sake of it. You guys know I was talking about it in a video of mine where I was demotivated and it happens. But now you can see that there is a charm and there is some interest, and I'm making videos, I'm not just repeating videos. And it goes with him as well. We are talking about that. Personal life can affect you, but you should make sure that you have priorities. This is our priority.
And again, it's not like this, what we have done is not been overnight. Like we have had, before that one video, you know, became big, we already put up 20,000 videos, you know, which didn't do well, which no one watched. And we did videos when we were 1,000 subscribers also.
Correct.
So you should love what you do, you should work very hard, and you should keep doing it. It's like a consistency, it's not going to happen overnight. And again, I feel that almost any unconventional career choice is always kind of like entrepreneurship, and you need to work every day. There's a lot of work in this, but that work will become easier when you enjoy it.
And you'll be failing a lot of time. That is for sure. Because initially you'll be like, things will be coming at you and you'll be enjoying it, and there will be times when you'll be like, what is happening, and I'm not getting what I was getting. So at that time it depends on how composed you are, and you should always have the belief. The day your belief goes that you're going to do this or that, it's done. Then you need to find something else. So one more thing is, some people ask, I have not yet found what I like. So what do you think about that? Like, they're just telling that I'm doing this and that, but this is not what I want, but I don't know what I want. So like, when did you find out that fitness was your like go-to passion or whatever?
I actually consider myself very lucky that I found it very early on in life. I found it when I was 18. So I used to do judo, and I had like surgeries, and I didn't have entire range of motion in my arms after the surgeries. So I got to meet my coach because of that. I found out that there was this coach who helps in sports therapy. He got me completely into weight training, diet, and all. That's how I found it. But for the average person, what I'd suggest is you should just go out and do things. Like, you should start finding a passion. It'll come to you one day, but you should consciously be on the lookout for things. I didn't find my coach by mistake. I was always kind of fitness conscious. Even when I was fat, I was looking for ways to lose weight. I was looking for, ways to kind of figure out like the correct science and the correct way of going about things. So you should always consciously be looking for things if you've not found your passion yet.
Or you must be actually doing one of those things, right? So by mistake, you might have someone introduced you to something, and you started liking it. Then do it once again. Do it once again, twice or thrice.
You keep going deeper into it.
So for me, fitness, I find myself very lucky that I was fat, which was my own mistake, but now being fat has actually helped me now, like, to know that what fitness actually is. So you guys always call me fat, I don't have abs, and for me that is not more important, guys. Now I'm happy with the way I look, the way I feel. I wouldn't be making videos like this 2 years back or 3 years back. You might have to watch my videos for that. So things improve, and it's all subjective. What he likes with his body might not be the same what I like. So his goals in fitness might not be the same as mine. But one thing that is common is the word fitness. Fitness is actually universal. There shouldn't be two ways for that. Like, fitness is fitness. So some people give it a different name, but trust me, guys, the word fitness, it means you're healthy from the outside as well as the inside. I'm not 100% healthy from the inside, nor anyone will ever be, but we should try to get healthy, right? So that is our goal, and that is what we want to spread through our channels. And even with his channel, he has a lot of cooking videos. My channel, you'll find a lot of training based videos. So it's on you guys to follow.
It's for you to find your own exact style and all that. Like, even like if you find your passion, you can do something in that passion. It's not, if you like cycles, you don't become a cycle YouTuber. You can start a business of cycles.
Correct.
But you should just go deeper into something, and the main reason we decided to even make this video is because we just want to show two people who've had that kind of story, who have left something that they didn't like and gone into something that they like and have made careers out of it.
Exactly.
And more than the career, okay, the money and all, everything's nice, but every single day we get up happy. And that is something a lot of human beings can't say in the world.
That's right. And a lot of our friends, even we were talking about, a lot of our friends as well, who have done whatever courses, not only engineering, they don't find that peace of mind, right? That peace of mind is very essential for you to be happy. Anything, any part of life, your work, your life, your relationship, anything, even family, without the peace of mind, you'll never be happy. So you should find something that gives you peace. Recording this video, setting up this camera on the table using a mobile tripod.
And this is our work, by the way. This is our work. Like, when people go to offices, this is our office right now.
Exactly.
That's the advantage of doing something you love.
And also, now talking about the money, of course money is necessary for anything in life, So people always tell that in fitness you can't make money.
Oh no.
It is not a right thing to say, guys, because you might see certain examples who are like broke or something, but you should also see the examples of people who are having a life doing the right thing. You can make a lot of money doing the wrong thing. That is
you also like you need. See, making money is always about giving a good product. Exactly. So it's also about working on yourself. And again, that boils down to working in the direction of that thing that you love. You need to constantly, be working at becoming better at what you do. So that's a very big part of it, and the money will come. Again, it's about following your dreams and getting better constantly. When you get better at something, people will be ready to pay more money for the product you're offering.
Even in your job, right? You won't just get a promotion. So if you're good at it, only then your boss will give you a promotion. So this is what we wanted to share. Is we are not anti-engineering or anything. We are just anti people who are scared of going out of the zone and trying things out.
Again, like if you're an Indian watching this, you should remember that this is the time to make unconventional career choices.
Once you're 30, it's gone. It's too late.
When you're 22 and you're 23, 24, you don't have the pressure of having a family, of those responsibilities of taking care of your parents. This is the time to take risks. And if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, you need to have that little phase where you're unhappy, you take that risk, you get out of your comfort zone and do something to change the rest of your life.
So I think both of our channels have like very young audience, right? So that is why we are not some big people, or we have not done anything great in our lives to put things at you. But what we are saying is, at our age, we have tried to do certain things which most of you guys think you didn't get an opportunity. You can't blame anyone else but you. You have to have the, if I may say, balls to jump out and decide for yourself, because your parents can only do so much for you. Till 18 or 19 or whatever age, they will do some things for you. But then if you find something, you should be brave enough. You should talk to them and make them understand. We won't come there for you and tell. You can't ask how to do that. So it's no, he didn't ask me how to convince his parents. I didn't ask him. So it's all about convincing. You should be convincing enough. To succeed in anything, you should be convincing enough. But not convincing people by playing a game against them or something. Being ethical, we both believe in being very ethical. So
being honest and
being very honest.
Being honest to yourself also with your job. Like again, it boils down to hard work. It boils down to taking that risk, having those balls to make the unconventional career choice. And obviously, I mean, you need to constantly keep getting better. You need to up your game. I didn't think when I was 23, I'm not that we've achieved a lot, but I didn't think I would be able to achieve what I've achieved at 23. And that only happened because I had the balls to say, okay, I'm not. I'm sure that even Shreyas will say this. When we were both starting out, there'll be 1,000 people who will tell you you're doing a wrong thing.
Oh my god, the same people who are laughing at me are like, they were my friends, but they're happy that I'm doing good. But at that time, if I had listened to them and I was like, no man, this is not going to work. YouTube fitness was nothing. At least when I started, it was like, people are like, YouTuber, kya hota hai? Nobody knew what a YouTuber is. But yesterday I met one guy in the auditorium. He's an Indian from Las Vegas. So he asked us, what do we do? I told him, I'm a YouTuber. Oh, you're a YouTuber. That's great, man. That's really great. I have a lot of them in US. So people will get recognition because, for example, we are talking about AIB. AIB is a different ball game together because they're in the entertainment industry. But fitness YouTubing is a little bit different. So our market is not that big now. But 4 years back it was nothing. But now it's like people are watching YouTube and all the gurujis in the gyms can't what is the word? Like they can't cheat you or whatever. They can't.
That's the main reason we're doing this.
Exactly.
If there's one country that needed help in fitness, it was India. Like because of all this.
At least in the gyms in America, they don't have all these 10-20 trainers waiting to steal money from you. So anyway, that is what we wanted to talk, guys. Again, please don't hate us for talking only about engineering because we were into engineering. That is why we are talking engineering. It applies to any field. You might be doing BBM, you might be doing any kind of courses, but at the end of the day, you will only find happiness. Initially, you might be getting the money, but at the end of the day, you can make money in any way.
Exactly.
If you're good at it, people will pay you and you can make a lot of money.
Again, like in 3 Idiots, there's this line about that you should paise ke piche mat pado. Like, don't chase money.
Run behind excellence.
Run behind excellence. You keep getting better. But again, the issue with the Indian society about that whole thing about people are too like people care a lot about what other people think.
Exactly.
You need to forget that for a minute.
Yeah.
That's a big part of entrepreneurship. When you start out something unconventional, everyone's gonna tell you that you're doing something wrong, but you need to believe in it yourself, and you need to promise yourself that I will work towards it, I will get better at this. That's all there is.
Yeah. So that is what, guys, as you told, do not think about people, because most of the times, have you ever had a person who's doing good in life tell bad things to you?
Yeah, exactly.
That will never happen, guys. People who always try to put you down will be, or tell you be cautious, be cautious. Those are the people who are, this video is for them.
When someone, whenever people are telling you that, oh, you won't be able to do something, in their head they have put themselves in your place, and they're like, I wouldn't be able to do this, so how will you be able to do this?
Exactly.
Like, that is what you need to know. But if you believe that you can create something, even with something as crazy as if you're a budding cricketer and your parents are putting you in engineering, but you think that one day you can play for India, you really believe that, then go for it.
Yeah.
But then obviously you have to back that up with work and with intent. Like, you need to constantly work towards that dream. But first, you should have the guts to just say no to those people who are telling you that it's not possible.
Exactly. So people have told me it won't work out, and I'm sure people have told me that as well.
People still tell me, like, I'm sure they still tell you also, do some conventional thing.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, what matters is my parents believe in me, and I believe in myself, and I think I'm doing pretty good for myself. And everybody can see, some people tell that there are already people doing this, so I can't say
exactly.
Why not?
Exactly.
You can actually be in the same ground and play. You know, like now, for example, he's also running his stuff, I'm running his stuff, running my stuff. So we are actually in the same field. We are actually helping each other out as well, and in that way, you are getting help as well. So that's all, guys. We are just following our passion, and we are happy. And I'm glad that we met, and
this is the first time we're meeting in person.
And he told me that he'll be coming to Bangalore very soon, because I'll talk about that later. He'll be coming to meet me as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. This was a good scene, and also, guys, just remember, like, the main point of this was that we want to be two examples for people. Like, we've not achieved anything, but we're getting there for sure.
So it's all a process. We'll never get to where we want. It's like, even if you get to a point, then it's time for you to set the bar higher.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So you should never be happy with what you have. And so subscribe to his channel, guys. His channel is fitness. He's a fitness channel, but he puts out different content. He's like the best fitness cook in India. And
it's like a fitness and food
kind of channel. So you'll find a lot of stuff on his channel, and I think this is one of the first times that YouTubers or fitness YouTubers in India are collabing like this, because it doesn't actually happen.
The scene with fitness in India is that it's got too many egos, and it's always good to connect with, like, when you know that someone doesn't have an ego. And I feel that fitness YouTubers generally in India are moving in the correct direction.
So there are a lot of channels. You guys are smart enough. I really feel that our subscribers are very smart, and
for sure.
That is the biggest thing that we could ask for, right? Because you guys make us better. You guys always ask for better content. You are not happy with what we are delivering, so it is good. You are happy with what we are delivering, but you would of course ask for more. So that is all, guys, and subscribe to his channel, don't forget that, and subscribe to my channel if you are watching this for the first time. Share this video, maybe someone
somewhere needs to benefit. I wish I had people to tell me all this when I was 18, when I was in engineering.
So sooner you start, the better, right?
You
should have more time on your hands, and just 22, guys. It's just 22 or 23. You can do it now. If not, now or never, okay?
Exactly.
So this video has been running long. Ranveer told me that he never makes... But one more thing is, people ask me, what is his name? His dear guy says, what is his name?
My name is Ranveer.
Ranveer, okay. So that is what. And what else? What do you want to say? You end your video in your style.
Just like, my style of doing things is like I generally script my videos and all, but it's just, the main point of this was just to get the message out there. As long, I don't really, I don't mind if you all don't know my name. I want people to see that there are these two guys who had like that intention, of creating careers for themselves. That's exactly what we've done, and we are happy today. Forget the money, forget all the YouTube fame, all the subscribers, all that's separate. We are happy. Every morning we get up and we're happy. And if you have some kind of dream and you're in that phase of life where you're like, should I stick to the conventional career or should I move away from it? There's two living, breathing examples who are doing that right now.
it's not that we have not faced setbacks. We have, and we will always face setbacks. But at the end of the day, because we like this, we'll try to make it right. Right?
Exactly.
Try to work it out. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video, and I think you should end it in your style.
So we hope you guys liked today's video. I generally tell people to follow me on Instagram, but today, like,
the main, you have our Instagram right over there.
The main message is just this. It's about this career thing. Look, our life isn't. See, we're fitness YouTubers, but your life shouldn't be all about fitness. You need to think of all these things. Like, it's you only have one life. So if you want to be happy and you want to make it big, you need to just like follow whatever dreams you actually have inside. Don't let other people's mindsets and
don't let others influence you in a bad way.
The hesitations shouldn't like influence you.
And one more thing is, think only once. Okay, when you start thinking 2-3 times, that is when the doubt creeps in. So just think once and make your mindset and just
go for it. Keep executing and do things to forward your dream.
And what is the most that can happen? You will maybe fail twice, and you'll know what is going wrong, and you'll fix it. Right?
Exactly.
So that's all, and I hope this 25 minutes will help you in some way. And if it does, give a thumbs up and subscribe.
Keep killing it, guys.
So we'll be back again. He'll be back on his channel. I'll be back on mine.
For sure.
Take care. Peace.
See you guys.